It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Hey.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise on this fabulous Friday. I'm Anastasia Palacios,
Good morning, TGIF. I'm Philip Simon.
and it is always a pleasure to be in your company. We hope that you've had a wonderful week and that you're looking forward to a great weekend.
Yeah, I'm trying to see right now where to keep this shirt kind of flat. Thanksgiving was great, actually. I'm loving this weather.
Yeah.
I'm loving this weather. Yesterday was, reflection, right? I mean, we
Yeah.
should do it every single day. We have the opportunity and the blessing to wake up, to see a new day, to be grateful, to be thankful. And, yesterday is just, even though it's more so an American holiday, we Bahamians, we take advantage of a lot of things that are close to us. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for another day. I'm grateful to be here with you, Steph.
Certainly, I
Yeah.
feel the same way, Phil. You know that indeed. So grateful for the people that continue to tune into Bahamas at Sunrise, and when they see us all out, talk about the show and how much they enjoy it. So a lot to be grateful for, and I think especially with Dorian passing, for those of us that would know people that have really gone through it
Yeah.
with that storm,
Yeah.
we remain just grateful. And I was telling some American friends yesterday that for me, having lost a high school classmate and his children in the storm, it's just been a reminder that you take every day and you just appreciate it.
Yeah.
You appreciate the loved ones that you have in your life
Yeah.
because you just never know when things may not be the same.
You
So
never know.
definitely coming to the show today with an attitude of gratitude.
An attitude of gratitude. And for those of us, even if you can't take every day as a grateful day, take every second,
Yeah.
every hour that you can, But listen, wonderful week. I'm glad it's over, actually. I'm
Yeah.
glad it's over. Looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to just doing nothing, really. I mean,
Yeah.
looking forward to that. Looking forward to Global Village Worship tonight.
Yeah, indeed. You've enjoyed Sue singing Godfrey on, then you should definitely come on out to that tonight. She's going to be singing again, and her beautiful daughter, who is a musician, just
Yeah.
much like Quincy, she's going to be
Talented
playing,
family.
and
Yeah, Sue will be
so it should be
performing.
good.
Yeah.
And they're also offering a donation or making a relief collection for those
Yeah,
who have been
talking about
impacted by
Dorian,
Hurricane
yeah.
Dorian. So definitely want to come on out to Global Village Methodist Church tonight. They get started at 7 p.m. and it
Yeah.
should really be a good time for the whole family.
Absolutely. And of course, Box of Smiles is still collecting gifts. That's an initiative for the Windsor Prep School down there, Old Fort Bay. In fact, you can bring your gifts right here to the consulars. I don't know if I got permission to say so. But, it also, again, it's for, children that would have been impacted by Dorian. It's just such a wonderful thing that those students are doing. So bring your gifts. I mean, like you said, everybody should,
Yeah.
every kid should have something at Christmas.
Yeah, and you can find anything at all to just donate. Because I look at the resilience of the young people that went through that storm, and we as adults have the opportunity, I think, oftentimes to express ourselves in ways that kids aren't often allowed to share.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure that there are many of them that are still coping with so much things that they've seen that they had to experience themselves. And if we could just bring a little bit of childhood back to them by
That's
giving a
right.
gift,
Yeah.
it's the simple things. And
Yeah.
so, please do that. Box of Smiles. Good morning, Kaylee, and congratulations to you and all of your team for the hard work you're doing as young people. You continue to bring light into the world, and so we're grateful for that. I want to wish a belated happy 96th birthday to my
Wow.
grandfather, who
Oh,
celebrated
wow.
on Wednesday.
That's some strong,
Yes.
long genes.
Basil Hyler Sr., I love you so
right.
much, and I'm just grateful that God has allowed you to,
Yeah.
to be with us for 96
How is he?
years.
How's he?
I went to hail him yesterday,
Yeah.
and he was out. So that can tell you.
He good. He good.
But he really is a pillar of strength, and he keeps his mind very sharp,
Okay.
and he's always reading. He plays lots of cards so that
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
he can know what's
He's
happening.
mobile, he's moving
He's
around,
mobile,
obviously,
he's
yeah.
moving around. He actually
96.
just stopped driving at 90, so
Wow, okay.
he still walks everywhere
Well,
and just
happy
keeps himself
birthday.
in good health. So yeah,
Happy birthday, sir.
Granddad.
Happy birthday, sir. Well, listen, we've got a great show lined up for you. The Ministry of Health is here, again, to talk about the flu season. Even though the weather starts to change a little bit, got to be aware about the flu season. And of course, there's a new ban on sugary drinks.
Yeah.
I should put that in my life as well.
I mean, I can't wait to find out more about it because it's quite interesting. You know how we feel about our sugary drinks.
Oh,
so
my
this is
goodness.
going to be quite interesting, when we learn more about that. In addition to that, we've got Comfort Sweets in-house. They're going to be talking to us about some special Black Friday deals that you can take advantage of. And so we're looking forward to that. Alive has also opened up a new store location, and so they're going to be talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, I was
It's phenomenal,
really
I'm
impressed
sure,
with that,
right?
no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Dr. B is also here. Dr. Nicolette Bethel is talking about Junkanoo, the economic impact of Junkanoo. Looking forward to that conversation. Always insightful.
Yeah.
Just reading what she writes, talking to her in
She's
person.
so brilliant.
She's just
She's an
that's the
amazing
word.
mind. Yeah, she's an amazing mind, and you always learn so much from her. And just what she's contributed to our nation, not just even in terms of her articles and the way she shares, but through drama and so much more. So that should be a good conversation as well. Before we get to any of that, though, we heard it's going to be a cool weekend leading into an even cooler week. So we're going to find out from Godfrey Burnside with our first look at weather.
Weather at sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Star, and good morning, Bahamas. And your first look at weather sunrise. Got a weak cold front moving through the islands at this time. Just to the north of New Providence, should move to New Providence another hour or so, moving quite quickly and should stall out sometime and dissipate across the central Bahamas in the vicinity of Exuma by late night into early tomorrow morning. And so that means some cooler temperatures over the next several days. In your weather today, we're looking at sunny, breezy, and mild. High temperature 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, a few patchy clouds on the cool side. Your low temperature going down to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And some regional highs and lows across the Caribbean. Barbados, 83 and 78. In Jamaica, 80 and 71. In Trinidad, 83 and 76. And the Turks and Caicos Islands, 84 and 72. Across North America, Atlanta, 64 and 46. In Raleigh, 54 and 38. In Miami, 78 and 65. Dallas, Texas, 67 and 49. And Toronto, Canada, 33 and 27. As we go to the weekend, lovely weekend still weather-wise. Mild temperature daytime, cool at nighttime. We expect a stronger cold front to move here sometime Monday night, early Tuesday morning. And that should take our temperatures down into the low to mid-50s during next week. That puts a wrap on your first look at the weather sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much, Godfrey. The Ministry of Health is here to give us an update on the flu season and, of course, the new ban on sugary drinks that starts this week. Very pleased to have the Registrar of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Philip Swan.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you for welcoming me.
Registrar of the Ministry of Health, what exactly is that position?
So it's not necessarily Registrar of the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
The Registrar is a physician position. And so it's my responsibility, of course, goes beyond what my position is, but it's just a position that I hold.
Okay. We've been talking about the flu. I mean, obviously we talk about it every single season, but thus far, have we seen an increase in the activity or the instances of the flu?
We haven't seen anything that's above our normal expectations in the course of this year. I mean, during this time for the year.
We've heard, stories over the last couple of weeks, persons that we know that would have had, some serious symptoms, whether it's vomiting, stomach cramps, almost seems like a different type of virus that's been floating around.
So the flu has a scope, I guess you can say, of symptoms that range from just a headache, fever, sore throat, and it can go into some sort of stomach virus type symptoms like vomiting and diarrhea as well. And so it depends on the individual. As well as you mentioned, it also depends on the strain of flu that's floating.
Right. So that means there are different types.
Yeah, there are different types, but also the different what we call components of the types that also can allow persons to react differently.
So when we're talking about precautions that persons can take to avoid getting this virus, I mean, again, what's the list?
So the regular hygiene, we call it flu hygiene or cough hygiene specifically, because flu is usually transmitted through cough droplets. So covering your mouth properly when you're coughing, and that's using a tissue and discarding a tissue when you're finished, or using the crook of your elbow to cough into. Don't cough into the air, and we also discourage the use of handkerchiefs or towels, because that just embeds or holds the germs for someone else to get the problem. In addition to that, wash your hands every time. Wash your hands before you eat. Try to keep your hands off your face. Don't touch your eyes or your mouth, because those are the ways that the flu virus will get into your system.
What makes it so much more, I guess, prevalent at this time of year? Is it
Well,
strictly weather related? I mean,
yeah, it's more weather related. You sometimes get these type of viral type illnesses in the summer as well, when persons are more indoors. So if you're more indoors, I mean, chances are someone will have a cough.
Okay, gotcha.
Someone will cough, and the
Right.
droplets float in air for about, in some cases, up to 2-3 hours after you've coughed.
Wow.
And so you can catch the germs that way.
That's
That's why we say try not to make them airborne.
right.
Put them in your.
So highly contagious.
It's not highly contagious, but it's contagious.
Contagious, yeah.
Right.
The flu shot, I mean, what's the technical definition for it? I mean, we just know there's a flu shot. You go and you get it every year, and then it's supposed to not make you sick.
Right. So the flu shot is a vaccine, basically, and what it's designed to protect you against, I guess, catching the flu.
Okay.
Usually it uses the more prevalent versions of the flu from the previous year.
Okay.
So I think there are in the shot this year, two an H1N1 and H3N2, and two other versions that are used to try to increase your likelihood of being able to fight any thing that would have come up.
Who gets it? I mean, is it just for...
It's everyone,
Everybody,
but
right.
specifically you want the elderly persons to get it, those immunocompromised systems, like your persons with HIV, with cancer, with diabetes, and young children, as well as the sick and shut-in.
Is there an age limit, an upper or lower?
The age limit I think it's 5 months.
Okay.
But for children who are less than, I said it's at 8 years, who have not necessarily had, or who have had less than 3 of the shots, they should get the shot twice.
All right. Now let's switch topics here a little bit and explain to us the details of the sugary drinks ban. That is interesting.
Yeah, so it's a sugary drinks ban as well as tobacco. Some smoking ban is also in there.
Okay.
And the idea basically is the ministry is trying to promote or decrease the obesogenic environment in which we live. Obesogenic meaning things in the environment that cause you to get fat or gain weight.
Okay.
And one of the mechanisms we've been able to gain traction on is that of the sugar-sweetened beverages.
Okay.
We're working with the Ministry of Health in particular for this exercise, but we've been working through other agencies like Healthy Bahamas Coalition, the Healthy Lifestyles Team from the Cancer Society, through the Healthy Caribbean Coalition, to try to get a sugary ban in schools.
Okay.
And so the Ministry of Health, the Minister determined that we'll start at home. We'll ban sugar-sweetened beverages in all of our campuses. Anyone who was assigned or attached to the Ministry of Health is encouraged to decrease the provision
Okay. All right.
of sugar-sweetened beverages or the sale on the site.
All right. So this is kind of just like a policy that the ministry has adopted.
Correct.
Not necessarily legal straight across the board that impacts imports of the drinks. It's just the ministry saying, well, listen,
Correct.
in these different places, we're saying
Correct.
no sugary drinks.
No sugar drinks should be found on those. I mean, trying to lead the way as it relates to health. And it's something that you mentioned, banning sugary drinks. It's a challenge because we do have quote-unquote industry that produces sugar-sweetened beverages and jobs, etc. And then before I came into the room, it's a discussion about the ability or the right for the person to self-determine. And so you don't want to be draconian where you're banning for everyone all across the board, however.
Yeah, exactly.
But you want to definitely, in circumstances or in places where you know that it should be.
Right. And obviously schools. I mean, so schools, this is the first step. Any other places besides schools where this ban is in?
So schools is, I guess, the second step, but I think they're going to start at the same time as we do. And it depends on the government ministries on how they plan, pick up, determine if they're going to pass on the same
Right. How do they enforced? How do you enforce this?
So enforcement really is going to be for drinking sugar-sweetened beverages. The ministry's funds are not be expended towards providing those things. So if any of the meetings that we have, any of the functions that we have should not be. There are vending machines on our campuses as well. And so the idea is to have a discussion with those vendors to let them know those machines should have at least 3 of your line should be water. And the cost of water should not be more than sugar-sweetened beverages. Your beverages should not have any sugar in them. And again, these are relationships that we allow you to have with us. So if you're unable to abide by our guidelines, then we can just terminate the contract and get someone who is.
And it starts this week.
It starts on the 1st of December.
1st of
yes.
December, just in time for Christmas, y'all. Just in time. And of course, the ultimate goal at the end of the day is a healthier lifestyle.
Correct. You want to try to decrease person's likelihood to develop diabetes and, of course, obesity and all the things that relate to high levels of sugar.
All right, great. There you have it. The Ministry of Health Registrar, Dr. Philip Swan.
Thank you
so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon. First response. How can I help you?
I've been in an accident on West Bay Street. Can you send someone to help?
Yes, ma'am. A first response team will be there in 15 minutes. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but a bit upset.
We're glad you're not hurt. Please, try to relax. Our team will take care of everything as soon as they arrive.
First Response provides immediate on-site service and support from the scene of an accident through the claims and repair process. And it's free to all Bahamas First insured drivers in New Providence, every day for any type of accident. If you drive and want First Response on your side, call 321st or visit bahamasfirst.com for the name of an authorized Bahamas First agent. First Response can't prevent an accident from happening,
But it can certainly ease your mind when it happens.
Why should you get Trio from Rev this Christmas? Cue the music. In addition to TV and internet, you get unlimited local calls, unlimited international calls, and a free virtual number, plus tons of free features. And you get Rev Go Voice for free. Also, if you get Trio now, you get entered automatically into a $250,000 cashback Christmas. That's 250 customers with a chance at $250,000. Just call 601-8992 or email us at trio@cablebahamas.com. Rev, you and us together.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Well, listen, if you've been up waiting on the Black Friday deals, I have got the deal that you have been longing for. Right here in New Providence, we've got an amazing place called Comfort Suites. They're going to join us this morning to talk to us more about some Black Friday deals you can take advantage of, and even more about what's happening toward the end of the year as you prepare yourselves to celebrate. Very happy today to welcome Yasmin Mills-Strawn. She's the Director of Sales at Comfort Suites. She's brought Leslie Taylor, who's Director of Revenue, and Lakeisha Benaby, who's the Senior Sales Manager. Ladies, good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning. Good morning.
Always a pleasure to have you guys with us. Whenever Comfort Suites is in the house, I know something good is happening. And I love that you guys come because Bahamians can take advantage of it, and I think that's special for us to be able to take part in our tourism product. So tell us the good news. What is Comfort Suites offering for Black Friday?
Okay, good morning, Bahamas. Happy Black Friday. So we are here today with news of our biggest and our best Black Friday deal ever.
Okay.
Effective today, running through December 19th, we have launched a $99 rate.
I'm sorry, run that by me again.
9 is the lucky number.
Okay.
$99 rate, effective November 29th through December 19th.
Wow.
And this is exclusive only to our locals, to our Bahamians. Bahamians for Bahamians. We want to invite you to come stay with us, come book with us. Zero restrictions, but I'll allow my colleagues to chime in on some of the benefits of the program.
Okay.
But this is available, and we're excited, and we want you to come on out.
All right, so Ms. Taylor, talk to me about some of the amenities and the fun stuff that you guys have over at Comfort Suites.
Well, you know, Comfort Suites prides itself in the Bahamian families.
Right.
What we would like to do is have you bring your family, your friends, come on down. We have the free complimentary breakfast every morning. We have the free access to Atlantis every day of your stay. We also have free parking. We know that's a big thing.
Yes,
so we don't have to worry about that every day.
Right.
And then we also have the free in-room safes, free Wi-Fi for the kids.
Okay.
So there's a lot of free to go along with the 99.
And I also heard that you guys have been running kind of like a kids eat free program as well, right?
Yes.
So can somebody talk to me more about that and what's happening there?
Okay.
Any child 11 years and under can stay free, believe it or not, with the number of capacity to the room being 4.
Okay.
Some persons forget that, you know, it could be a family-oriented stay.
Right.
So you could make it 2 adults
Okay.
and 2 children under 11, and you just pay for the adults.
Wow.
So that's one of our great benefits.
Okay.
And believe it or not, with that $99 special, You could do a 1 night or 2 night. There's no restrictions in your maximum amount of stays with us. So that is awesome.
I'm making all kind of plans.
Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah, okay. But this is good. This is good. It's like a vacation away, island stay at home, but enjoying like a full experience of a tourist. And so that's really exciting. And then in addition to this, obviously this will run from the 29th, which is today, until the 19th. But you guys have a lot of other things happening as the holiday season comes up. And one of the things that people can do with you is kind of book meetings and events if they want to host maybe like a corporate lunch or celebrate with their staff. Kind of talk to me about your meetings and events packages.
Sure. We have 2 meeting spaces at Comfort Suites Paradise Island. One is the Hummingbird Room, would hold us based on your setup a capacity of 25 persons.
Okay.
And then we have our Flamingo Room, which holds up to 45, depending once again on your setup.
Okay.
So any setup that you would want, we can make it happen, from theater to hollow to U-shape. Somewhere if you want to come out of the office and have a different atmosphere, we are open, ready to accommodate your corporate events, your some persons have little socials, you name it, we got it.
You know, and I'm thinking about that because I think about the amount of, like, we have a lot of empowerment events and stuff happening now, and I'm thinking about the fact that you're right, this is really actually a good location for people who want to have events like that. Free parking, and that's what it is. I'm thinking about the free parking. So this is good to know. How can people reach you if they want to, like, just learn more about the event spaces and how they can book those?
Sure. There are 2 avenues in which you can take. You can take our telephone via 363-3680, and we'll be able to accommodate you with that. If not, you could go on our website. That's www.comfortsuitespi.com.
Okay. And the other thing that you guys have been on before, you guys have brought your restaurant on, amazing food over there at Crusoe's, so people know that they can eat well when they come to Comfort Suites also. Anything happening at Crusoe's or anything over the holiday that we should get excited for?
Crusoe's is always the place to be.
Okay.
You know, come over for lunch from 12 to 4, come over for dinner from 5:30 to 9.
Okay.
We're starting preparations on our New Year's Eve event.
Okay.
It's going to be the place to be.
Okay.
We're going to have balloon drops. We're going to have live band, great menu.
Okay.
You know, if you have in the market for, you know, a little romantic dinner, we have a gazebo that's made for 2.
Okay.
White glove service. So just give us a call, like Keisha said, 363-3680. And we'll make it happen for you.
All right, excellent. All right, so you guys have a lot of stuff happening, obviously, throughout the holidays, and of course throughout the year. The meetings and event space is always available. And you guys continue to just do really exciting things at Comfort Suites. Have there been any other changes to the rooms or new amenities added, any sort of renovations that we could look forward to?
Yes, we're happy to announce or advise, and our local market that have been with us before would see it. We are in the process of rejuvenating the furniture in our guest rooms.
Okay.
So not only do you get to take part in this $99 special, but you get a brand new room.
Okay.
So we want to invite everyone to come on down, experience our new furniture in the guest rooms, experience our rejuvenated pool deck, our rejuvenated restaurants, and just get the whole entire package.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think it is, Yasmin, that really does just set Comfort Suites apart? Because I try to think about our tourism product as a whole, and I think that this is one of the few spaces where we just continue to get the invitation to come and enjoy it as Bahamians. But what is it about this property for you, this space for you, that you really think that we should just come on out and see?
I think what we're most proud of is that we are for Bahamians. We're Bahamians for Bahamians.
Yeah.
We are uniquely 100% Bahamian managed.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, we know what we want.
Yeah.
So we created this Black Friday special just for Bahamians because this is what we would want someone to create for us.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, we just trying to keep the same thread going and keep it going.
Excellent. Well, ladies, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
If y'all see me on property, you know, and your girl just doing her own thing, don't give me a little nod. But, you know, I'm definitely thinking I need to find a way to take away this $99 special and so much more that you guys have to offer. But we're grateful that you joined us this morning to share it with everyone.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you. Yes. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. If y'all see me go missing next weekend, I'm at Comfort Suites. Do not come looking for me. We'll be back with more after we turn things over to our Travis, who has news from on the street.
Be a Bahamian for our 46 years of independence, to live that, have that feeling, not have my rights taken away from me, and to live us with freedom of being, freedom of speech, be able to go work and do what you got to do on, like some other people, you know, they just decide to do what they want to do, but you live and abide by the rules. your land as a Bahamian citizen, we would like for, what is awarded to you in the constitutional rights here to be fairly given to you and look to the people.
You have a passport that says you're Bahamian, you're Bahamian. You uphold Bahamian rights and Bahamian laws. You march for something else, you're taking this passport. You ain't Bahamian. You know what I'm saying? Bahamian is somebody who holds a Bahamian passport. That's that.
Let me say something. We need to stand behind what we say. When you start something, you stand committed to what you start. Most of us, we start things and we tend to just start and that's let it go. The least little thing that the least particular can come before you, let's give up.
As an optimist, I look far in the future. I just hope the Bahamas itself, we elevate ourselves to a page where people just ask for us. Like, that's it. Like, they want to ask. Ain't nobody got to tell us, oh, you need to go to the Bahamas. No, but like, but I go into the Bahamas. This way you all need to come. That's how I see it in the next 5-6 years. I just hope it.
Good morning, Sunrisers. This your boy Sovereign with your live weekend calendar. See who takes home the crown as the champions of the Bad Boy Mowers battle for Atlantis. Friday, November 29th, Atlantis Paradise Island. Shavanti Smith's Haven the Stage Play, directed by Michelle Bassett, assisted by Shakara Green. Friday, November 29th and Saturday, November 30th, Dundas Center for the Performing Arts. Doors open at 6:45 p.m., showtime 7:30 p.m. nightly. Ace Diabetes Health Expo, Know Your Numbers, featuring educational booths, product booths, physician booths, healthy cooking demos, and more. Saturday, November 30th, Bahamas Convention Center, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is free. 8 Amps of Entrepreneurial Success, Entrepreneur Empowerment Workshop. Saturday, November 30th, Mark A. Turnquest Training Lab, Robinson Road and Minnie Street, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's your live weekend calendar. To have your event posted on the calendar, please don't hesitate to email kalbury@tclbahamas.com. Alive. Believe in best.
We fuse the passion, the pride, and the rhythm of Jonkanu with the beer of the Bahamas to answer one question. Who are we? We are Jonkanu. Represent your group today and purchase a limited edition 16-ounce Collect Jonkanu can from your neighborhood 700 wines and spirits store or your favorite watering hole.
COB prepared me to be a leader by teaching me to work hard for what I want. I'm the first chief internal auditor at the University of the Bahamas. To me, that's an honor to be able to do that. I feel like I'm giving back to a university that gave me a start in my life. I'm Errol Thompson, and this is my UB.
Apply today at www.ub.edu.bs.
We get up early every morning to offer safe and dependable service. Where quality service is paramount. An excellent travel experience is priority. Connecting the islands of the Bahamas to the world. Bahamas Air. We don't just fly here, we live here.
Welcome back to the show. Of course, there's always something new and fresh happening at the Live. We are here with the latest and the greatest. Well, I tell you, everything is fresh up in the store. I put on all of my good clothes this morning. Associates, make some noise in this place. Listen, always great to be in the company of Alive. We're here with Brittany Coakley, Prepaid Product Manager, and Amber Carey, Senior Alive Business Product and Sales Strategy. I remember last time, that big long title that you have. Ladies, thank you so much for being on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thanks for being here with us. Thank you for having us.
This is nice.
Yeah.
This is really nice. I mean,
we're so excited about it.
I'm pretty sure the other stores are going to be so jealous.
Yes.
So jealous. But, I mean, talk a little bit about, this just came so quickly, but it really looks great.
Yeah, so we're here at Shops of Cable Beach. We opened this store just a week ago, so it's brand new.
Yeah.
And this is actually...
Smells new.
Yeah. You can smell it. Yeah, so this is our connected experience store, Phil. So essentially, Alive always leads in innovation.
Okay.
So this is the first of its store in the Bahamas here.
Okay.
And what we have done is really elevated the use of your handset, right? So connected, we're actually now bringing in connected home, connected car, health. We're starting to play into health. So you've got your Fitbits, you've got your smartwatches. So now customers can come down and visit our new store and actually experience all of the things that they connect to their device.
That's interesting. I mean, I'm really excited about that. I mean, so when you say connected, literally you mean connected. So you said connected car, connected home. Yeah. That sounds brand new.
So
that's different.
Your phone, everything. Right, so we just passed a driving law now, so everybody needs to be hands-free.
Yes,
so you've got to come down and get your Bluetooth. We've got actually accessories that connect to your car to make it fully hands-free. We've started you can come in now and get your digital doorbell. We're doing home monitoring.
Digital doorbell?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, now you want to...
So literally it's just like commercial. You walk on up and...
Exactly. So somebody rings your doorbell. Where we are.
It comes to your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know who's visiting, you know what's happening. So yeah, we're really excited, and we just urge everybody to come on down, especially this Black Friday. Come visit the Cable Beach store, check out our new accessories. We're carrying the Apple Watch, the AirPods. We've got a whole slew of Christmas shopping that you can do right here.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I tell you, I mean, it's definitely in the air. We've got the Christmas tree behind us. But again, first things first. So Black Friday, I mean, it's obviously, prepaid is still where it's at in our life.
Yes.
Yeah, speak a little bit about some of these.
Okay, so prepaid, we want everybody to come on down and see what we have going on. We have devices up to 50% off. We have accessories up to 50% off. You name it, Alcatel, Samsung, iPhone, everything customers want, we aim to deliver. So even if you can't get to us, we're coming to you to let us know what you want, and we're giving it to customers this Black Friday and all throughout the Christmas season.
So Brittany, prepaid has always been where it's at. Alive has kind of even revolutionized that space.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the program.
Yes. So what we have in prepaid, as you know, customers, you can come, you can purchase your plans. We're going to have plans. We're going to have devices up to 50% off. We can even speak to MiFi devices that we're going to have for customers. So even that wireless broadband solution, what customers want, we aim to give it to them. So all year round, customers have been coming in, hitting us up on social media, Facebook, in our stores, through concierge, through our contact centers, through all of our various platforms, all of our channels, letting us know, okay, are you going to have this device? Is this device coming? Are you going to have this accessory? Is that coming? So we aim to bring all of that here this Black Friday.
This Black Friday.
This Black Friday. Stocked out all of the locations. So come on down, okay, up to 50% off.
Well, what are the times? I mean,
Yeah, so this morning, come down at 7 a.m. To our Cable Beach store. We have a number of stores opening now, anywhere between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. So you can head to the mall, you can head to our Southwest. Our islands will be open. There will be Black Friday deals at all of our stores. So we just ask you to head to your nearest Alive location and come on down and check out the deals that we have.
I'm really excited about this particular store as well. And, behind us, I'm already getting some ideas, not just for Black Friday, but we all have to do our planning for Christmas. But when we talk about, again, this connectivity, I mean, first of its kind, I mean, I see the stations that are set up here. It even looks a little bit different. I mean, obviously, associates are gearing and ready to go. But speak more about when a customer walks into the shops at Cable Beach Alive, what can they expect?
Yeah, so what they can expect is a number of things. So not only do we have the product offering of all the things that you want to stock, stuff in a stocking this Christmas season. So we've got the Fitbits. It's January. We're getting ready to January. Everybody wants to start to get healthy. We've got the smartwatches. We've got, like I said, the headphones. We've got Bluetooth speakers. We're going to get your electric light bulbs. You want to turn on your light before you get home, or you want to turn it off from the ease of your bed. We've got those all as well. And when you actually come into the store now, what we're going to do is you're going to come and see some of our connected home areas. We've also got our Genius bar over here, which we call the Brain Box. So what we're going to do is have customers come on down.
And when you say bar, you just...
Yeah. It's not a real bar.
Okay, all right.
It's one that you can come on, sit down, relax, and you're going to have a sales associate walk you through kind of all the specs. Because, our phone does so many things these days,
Right.
and customers don't even know how to utilize it all. So you come on down, speak to one of our experts. They'll sit with you. They'll walk you through it. We're going to have lots of events here. We're going to be showcasing a lot of local artists as well. So this is really going to be a community store for the community.
I mean, excellent. I mean, it's in a great location.
Yes.
You have easy access.
Yes.
I mean, everything is just right here. But Alive isn't just, I mean, you know, from you guys launched, and it's only been, what, 3 years?
Yes. Right.
3 years. I mean, you've been so inclusive in your approach to business, in your approach to community.
Yep.
You know, it's everybody's a customer.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, Brittany.
Everybody is, and we pride ourselves on one of our pillars, which is getting out there to the community. Outside of customer service, where we lead in customer service, we answer 80%, 85% of our calls at our contact center in under 30 seconds. So you can just call us. We're there. In the community, you need something, we're there. We're always been there. Even as simple as you look at the hurricane that has just passed. You see, Alive is there. We're always there when you need us. You know, customers were calling us. We're so appreciative, and what we really want to tell them is we appreciate you.
Yeah.
So thank you for giving us an opportunity. Thank you for allowing us into your personal life, into your homes, to be a part of your children's life. So this season, along with every other season, we just want to give back. That's all it's about.
You know, and I was going to ask you, I mean, you know, what do you want people to know about Alive? I mean, it's so much more than just a company.
And it's a Bahamian company at that, right? So, you know, what we're trying to ensure that everybody knows is that, you know, we lead in innovation, right? So we've got a digital platform that we're building out, our network, you know, the resiliency of our network, like Brittany just mentioned from Dorian. We want, you know, those that are interested in Alive to come on down, or even better, we'll come to you. You can call our concierge, and we'll actually come to you. You don't even have to visit a store if you don't want to. And the best part is, not everybody knows, you can keep your number. So if you'd like to, you know, people have those numbers for years. They want to hold on to them. That's not a problem. It's not a fee. You come on in and we'll switch you.
All right, great, excellent. So we have the Shops at Cable Beach, the newest offering from Alive right here on Cable Beach, surrounded. I mean, when I say this place is fresh right up, gotta love it. I mean, always so lively. Listen, anything else you'd like to say?
I have to say good morning to your viewers. Happy Black Friday. And, you know, come on, find your nearest Alive location and head on down.
All right, excellent.
I have one other thing.
Go ahead.
I have one cat I want to just bring the bag to the table. We want all of our customers to know, all of our prepaid customers to please go ahead and download our new app, because as of December 1, we are going to have a gift that keeps on giving. All right, so that is a little hint. Yes.
It's a sunrise.
So
Brittany is letting it out.
All right. We are going to have a special gift that is only available through the new app. So download it today and get the gift that keeps on giving.
All right, excellent. Listen, we've been with Brittany Coakley, prepaid product manager, with all that excitement over there. I want to know exactly what this gift is. And of course, Amber Carey, Senior Alive Business, Product and Sales Strategy. Ladies, thank you so much for being here on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you so much for having us.
Congratulations, man. You guys continue to do an excellent thing.
Thank you.
All right. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Nothing as powerful as a changed mind.
Under the theme Success Beyond Self, Hubert Edwards Global presents Success Summit 2019, a power-packed lineup of inspirational, dynamic, world-class speakers, including Dekessa Dean, Shivago Lang, Dr. Kenneth Roma, Simone Bowe, Ethan and Dekel Quant, Ian Mora, Crystal Ferguson, Wellington Hepburn, Malachi Monroe, Polo Prosper, Rodney Bain, Victoria Mullings, and Hubert Edwards. Hosted by Chavez Brown. One full day of mind-shifting transformational success principles. November 30th, 2019. Super Clubs Breezes starting at 8 a.m. Your investment for this personal growth opportunity is $100 and $200 for exhibitors. Sponsors include Genesis Now, Cash and Go, Alive, Arawak Port Development, Summit Insurance, Next Level Solutions, Baloo's Jerk, and Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Tickets available at all Cash and Go locations. Success beyond self. You simply can't afford to miss this mind shift moment.
There is nothing as powerful as a chain mind.
Business in the Box is your solution for business from Cable Bahamas. It's an internet, voice, mobile, and advertising solution all in one place. Get reliable internet, free domestic call, and a live corporate package, and free TV ad placement, all starting with packages as low as $164 a month. You can save over $3,000 a year. Just call 601-8911. That's 601-8911. And ask for Business in a Box from Cable Bahamas Business Solutions. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
You got me. I'm Philip Simon.
And we're happy that you're here with us, staying with us. We've still got more to come in the second half of the show.
Yes. Been a good show thus far. Flu season, I mean, we take it for granted. Not a flu shot. I always wonder what's inside that little thing that, makes you feel a particular way, and then you seem to be okay for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I really want to get one this weekend. I think my daughter, I took her to a music class yesterday because she's at home, but I sent her to these little classes. She came back sneezing, and Phil, I said, this is not it. This is not what I'm about. And so every 5 seconds I sanitize the hands and I wash in the hands. But she's a kid, and kids tend to be gross. And so she just sneezes, and it's like, please cover your mouth, please,
Right, they start from the east and they go straight to the west.
And I'm not interested. So I said, no, this weekend I am going to my doctor's office. I need to make it happen. I have to get a flu shot because I'm just not interested in the germs and
especially over the Christmas season, right? Man. I mean, in New Year's, you don't want to start New Year's all sick up. All sick up.
Yeah.
So. But speaking of music, Teddy, is it Teddy Bridgewater?
Teddy
Russell. Teddy Russell is here. Rhythm, he's talking about the rhythm. He's got himself a new book. Looking forward to chatting with him about it. Seems to be quite a professional.
Yeah, so we're going to learn more from Teddy. And then we also, talking about rhythm, we've got Keisha Bethel. She used to be here with us on Bahamas.
Keisha!
Good morning, she's back. And she's talking with Shack. She's in the Shack. And so I think we've got the Saxons today. That she might have spoken with, and so we're going to learn more about what's happening there as they get ready for Junkanoo. So going to continue on with an excellent show, fun show that of course features our culture, but before we get to any of that,
Godfrey Burnside is going to tell us more about this wonderful weather. Almost makes you want to sing, right, Godfrey? Always.
Here's Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First in Insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, Phil, and good morning, Bahamas. Just a second look at weather, sunrise, the tropics. One more day, just one more day left in the 2019 tropical cyclone season. And I can report to you the tropics is quiet, and I guess that's the end of the tropical cyclone season. On the local scene, weak cold front moving through New Providence at this time should move to the south of us and stall out, dissipate sometime by late tonight, tomorrow morning across the Exumas, and then high pressure will build across the islands, and then behind that that high pressure system, on Monday evening, Monday night, another cold front, stronger one, and that'll bring some colder temperatures during next week. In your marine forecast, winds today north-northeast at 15-20 knots, seas 4 to 6 feet, so you have a caution posted. On Saturday, winds drop off, northeasterly at 10 to 15 knots, seas 2 to 4 feet, in northwestern Sunday Bahamas, 15 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet over the southeastern islands. On Sunday, those winds southeast to south at 15 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet over the northwest Bahamas, northeasterly at 15 knots, seas 3 to 5 feet over the central and southeastern islands. Yeah, tides. You can expect a high tide at 9:29 this morning, next low tide at 4 p.m. this afternoon, high gain tonight at 9:51. Sunset will be at 5:18 this evening, rises tomorrow at 6:37. UV index 8, your water temperature 78 degrees Fahrenheit, and the moon phase, new moon. As we go to the weekend, mild, warm days, 80s in the mid-80s at daytime, low to mid-80s at daytime, at nighttime in the upper 60s. Then that cool front moves through on Monday night into Tuesday morning. Then those temperatures dip into the low to mid 70s daytime, the low to mid 50s at nighttime. That puts a wrap in your fun look at weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Star.
Thank you so much, Godfrey. Well, the key to understanding rhythm is knowing how and where to apply the syllables of each note. At least that's what the book Rhythm Unleashed will teach you. Here to tell us more about this book, we're very happy to welcome Teddy Russell. Good morning, Teddy, and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
A pleasure to have you with us. You look so debonair and sharp, as if you're about to give us a recital or on your own, or is this how you look every day?
Thank you. I bathed this morning.
Okay, that's good. Bathing is always a really good thing. But we kid around, but you've written an awesome book called Rhythm Unleashed. Why did you decide to produce this book?
I decided to produce this book because teaching over the years, I discovered that a lot of musicians have a considerable challenge reading and knowing how to understand how to execute rhythms in general.
Okay.
And so I say, well, you know what, let me put it in the book form because it's very challenging to reach everyone, you know, one-on-one like that. But I thought to myself, I said, well, if I put it in the book form, maybe it'll go further, you know, so.
So how does this book help with reading music? Because I remember very briefly, playing keyboard, and it's challenging. It's not as simple as it looks to be able to see the notes and know where they should go. How does this help to make that a bit easier?
Well, in my finding, syllables are the key.
Okay.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and syllables like that. And the musicians know what I'm talking about. And those who are non-musicians, they would understand as long as you have you apply yourself in this book, with this book, daily, say like about half hour a day, should be okay. The syllables fall exactly, this book is being strategically planned, I mean, to the T. To give the musician an in-depth foundation of being well equipped for overcoming almost any rhythm, and in some cases, it's just going to do the musician very, very good.
All right. And so when we talk about signatures and beats in music, because I've heard people say, you know, like they can't read music, but they can hear something and they can play it right away. How important are time signatures and beats in performing music?
Well, the time signature basically tells you how many beats are in it. There are two numbers to the top. The first number, one is to the top, one is to the bottom. The top number tells you how many beats in the measure. And the bottom number tells you what type of note gets one beat.
Okay.
You see, so that right there, it's a major guideline for you to know exactly what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. And then this book also comes with a CD, right? So it's not just the book alone.
Yes, it comes.
So how does that work?
It comes with an audio, so you can actually hear exactly what you're seeing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is good because that way you're engaging two senses one time.
Exactly.
And that kind of helps with the learning and the repetition of making sure that you understand what's happening.
Precisely.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, so who would benefit from using the book? Is it only for musicians? Can beginners start to use it? Who would benefit from using it?
This book is geared for beginners, non-musicians, beginners, and even the elite, the most elite musicians.
Okay, so everybody with an interest in music could benefit from this book. Where can they buy it?
They can WhatsApp me. You can call my number. My number is 395-6030, or you can email me at tboneTrussell30@gmail.com.
All right, so that's T-Bone.
T-B-O-N-E, T-R-U-S-S, E-L-L, 30@gmail.com.
And give us the number one more time.
395-6030. 242-395-6030.
Okay. Now, before we go, I want to see the demonstration because I told people that it comes with the CD and you get the book. But you actually can show us how this kind of works. So please do that for us.
Sure.
And this is so cool. I mean, I really want you guys to see how this whole thing plays out.
So here we have the syllables beneath.
Okay.
And this is the note to the top. This is the time signature we spoke about.
4 before.
4/4.
Okay.
It's called 4/4. So I'll give you a demonstration.
Okay.
Page 1A. This is 1A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do one more for you.
Okay.
1B, page 1B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4.
Listen, Teddy, bring it back. So much memories for me this morning, from my minimal time playing keyboard to the brief time I played clarinet. Good to see these music notes on a page again,
Yes.
and to hear it with your voice telling you directly, line by line, what to
Yes.
do. I mean, it's such a simple process.
Yes, very simple.
So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And we hope that people will reach out and certainly buy this book if music is something that you're interested in. Very basic to the very elite can certainly benefit from this book written by one of our own, Teddy Russell. Thanks
Yes.
again for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be back with more after this commercial break.
This is Eddie, and Eddie's a change counter. This is Sean. Sean doesn't have to count change because when Sean purchases a plan with Alive, it's VAT inclusive. Keep things simple, just like Alive's all-new VAT-inclusive prepaid plans with more talk, more text, and even more data. So don't be an Eddie. Freedom simplified. Alive. Believe in best. Maybe you have Rev Phone with its tons of awesome and free features. Or you're watching great content on Rev TV. Or maybe you have our blazing fast internet. So you already know how good it is to have one Rev service. Imagine if you had all three. With Trio, you get all of our services for $99. And you get entered into our $250,000 cashback Christmas. So the question is, why don't you have Trio? Just call 601-8992 or email us at trio@cablebahamas.com. Rev, you and us together.
We fuse the passion, the pride, and the rhythm of Junkanoo with the beer of the Bahamas to answer one question. Who are we? We are Junkanoo. Represent your group today and purchase a limited edition 16-ounce Collect Junkanoo can from your neighborhood 700 wines and spirits store or your favorite watering hole.
Junkanoo is the premier cultural festival in the Bahamas. The groups are in the shack getting it all together. Our Keisha Bethel checked in with the Saxon Superstars. Here's that story. They come in.
The holiday season is finally here, so that means that Christmas is right around the corner. But here in the Bahamas, we can't talk about Christmas unless we talk about Junkanoo. And you can't talk about Junkanoo unless we talk about, well, let's face it, the Saxons. They're that group from the Masons Edition area. We know them for their vibrant costumes, their electrifying performances, and that good old down-home Junkanoo music. But as of late, the group has been experiencing some challenges. For example, this past Boxing Day, they placed 5th. But this year, the group is looking to make a comeback. They believe that bringing in new blood could be a part of the solution.
Well, our theme this year in terms of what we're going to bring to Bay Street is
the Saxons a cure, fight for the cure of cancer. This is where the youth comes involved. They have been a huge part of what we're doing in terms of the re-emerging of the Saxon superstars. It's the new Saxons, it's the Saxons of old, but of course it's an amalgamation of both, because you can't have the new without the old. The new and the old mixed together is going to give us a winning and a dynamic combination.
We started recruiting, school. We have a lot of CR Walker students. We recruited them and we were working with them to get them prepared for Bay Street. So that was something new. Like, we haven't done that in a long time. People reach out. I just posted on Facebook or Rush, like a Labor Day, and they saw it at the section. It was like started off like about 7 of us, and it built, and now it's like about 25 to 30 new people.
We wanted to see more of what the young people were doing in the Saxons, so we did a few drive-bys. Van has been a Saxon all his life. He told us that more youth involvement is very refreshing.
That's a good look, and it's a plus. It's a lot of help. Less strain on many of the guys in the group. And youths are the future. We look to the youth, so gotta watch out for the youths.
Next stop, the choreographed dancers. Jerry, the section leader, said that fans can expect a new burst of energy this year.
This year we carry mostly the younger girls. This year we have the from the age of 30 and under until like 10 to 7. We sit down in the board and we was like, we need a new look. We need a new look if we're taking a new team on basically that comes on basically for the first time. So we need a new look for the Saxons. And the new look is, okay, let's try to carry the young ones with more energy, who's going to get that crowd going and stuff like that.
It's something different because you don't usually see younger kids on Bay Street. I know some groups have like an age limit, like 18 and over, but it shows that, the little kids can have fun too. They can come and they can dance and be excited for Junkanoo as well.
It's almost like a sisterhood because everybody's understanding. If you get a move wrong, they won't chastise you for it. If you make a mistake, they tell you just keep on going. There's always smiles. It's just the whole atmosphere is different.
Well, what I like most of being a Saxon is that you mostly can win, and if you have to perfect the routine, because if you don't perfect it, you wouldn't get first place. But I know that we're coming with this team for Boxing Day, we are going to win back to back, so that's what I feel like.
Up next, the bass section.
We don't play. Saxons don't play.
I mean, with Saxon of one of the youngest bass group in Junkanoo right now.
So what are the ages?
The ages like the bass start like 14 up. Most of us and the older fellas are like they in their 20s, but the oldest are like the senior fellas, they like in their 30s and like going 40s or so.
This the back line right here, this the real back line. You get young and you get old. You don't get strictly old and tired. You get young and energized, and you get old and yeah. You get them real boys. We them boys in the back here. You see what I said?
For Chipmunk, being a bass drummer is extra special.
It just adds more to your day in general, because some of us just like young people today, they'll just play game or something like that. When you come from work, you just go on to bed or something like that. So just having something extra to do in the day means a lot.
Then there was the brass section, which has more than 50 young people. And get this, the leader isn't even 30 years old yet. Here's Wally.
Leading by example is hard, and you can't find yourself succumbing to everybody's bad habits around you. You got to be disciplined about it, so then everyone that following you is disciplined at the same time. So it's definitely a struggle, but it's all about that ultimate product that you put out at the end of the day.
Okay, so Wally, what can we expect with this music though?
This music? Nah, unfortunately, y'all wasn't able to catch this brass, but let me tell you something. Our music can be right. When I say right, you see how I pronounce that? It could be right. Right? You want to see?
Let me see.
Let's go to practice right now, man.
Let's go. Man, that Saxon's practice was sweet. I can't wait to see them hit the boulevard on Boxing Day. Good luck, Saxons. For Bahamas at Sunrise, I'm Keisha Bell.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Bahamas at Sunrise. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's Black Friday.
It is indeed.
All right, you guys be, careful out there, right?
Safe.
I mean,
don't spend all your money.
Yeah, because Christmas still coming.
Yeah, not all the money. Listen, we're going to be back with more on Monday. So you take care and make it a wonderful weekend.
Bye.